I'm probably going to leave that in.
Yeah, whoa, no.
Did Kyle do the face?
Yeah.
Did he do the face?
No,
Every time you pass a reflective surface.
No, I don't.
Oh, and come stand in front of the camera and do the face. Every time you pass a reflective surface, you do this.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. And Owen's called you out, and I've never noticed. And now I've been any reflective surface.
No.
Yes, it happened at the bathhouse in the locker room, and then I started noticing it happen when you walk by windows of stores.
What, I do this?
No, you know what face you do.
I do like a fish face?
No, it's just like you
When
do
I
like a
see
hot face.
Like a hot face?
Yeah, you hot face.
You like pack a fake lip with your tongue, and then you put one eyebrow up. It's like
I don't know. It sounds like you're already looking at your own reflection. That's how you would even see that. I don't know what you do in reflections.
He looks at you.
Shit.
Do you, when you look in a mirror, do you like try to make yourself look hotter?
No, I'm so low maintenance. I don't even look at myself.
You're so low maintenance.
Yeah, I'm so low maintenance. I don't.
You've been spending so much money on clothes lately.
Clothes?
That piece right there. You know you get compliments when you wear that piece.
Yeah, it's my most complimented piece.
And yeah,
It's fly.
and you're
also how many like lotions do you use, and oils and serums?
None,
salves.
because I'm fucking mad itchy, and it's for no reason.
you itchy. Your skin is dry,
I have one of the premier symptoms of lymphoma.
which is itchiness.
That's why I was late. I walked to Hudson. I did a cancer walk.
Shut up. Did you really?
Not like a relay for life.
I know
where
you
it
didn't
was,
do
It wasn't like
that.
fundraising for cancer. It was just me like thinking about how I statistically probably don't have cancer.
Yes.
Like almost definitely not. My life is way better than people with and without cancer. But I was just thinking of the possibility in my head.
Why? You have really.
It's therapeutic to go on a walk and think about like, what if I did have
So
cancer?
today's December 8th. If you look at today's yak towards the end, you got really, really quiet because you were on webMD.
I didn't speak the whole yak.
Because you were in your own head about this.
Yeah, but well, I have 3 of like the principal symptoms.
Yeah, but what are they?
Yeah, say them.
Not itchiness.
It is
incessant.
the peak of winter.
Incessant,
It is just getting cold.
Incessant itchiness with no sign of a rash.
That's dry skin. You don't have to have a rash to itch.
Oh, I don't have dry skin.
How do you? Yes.
Because I'm moist.
Your face is moist. Where's your itchiness?
I'm sweating.
Are you showering a lot? You're showering
to the next
those-
point. Now you're gonna like you're gonna be a hypocrite because I'm constantly sweating. I wake up in a pool of sweat, night sweats.
You're just a sweaty guy.
lymphoma.
You've been sweaty forever.
I have been sweaty for about a couple years. I haven't been to the doctor.
Do you think you've had lymphoma for
I haven't
3
been
years?
to the doctor in over 2 years. I had never even bothered to feel my lymph nodes. Not even a pet.
I don't know. I think lymphoma would fight quicker than it is now. If you had had it for 2 years,
You would be degrading faster.
I'm the type. My personality type is consistent with people who die silently of lymphoma.
Why?
Quietly, silently, slowly.
When's your doctor's appointment?
It's the 20th.
You can't move that? What? I was just actually asking you.
I just thought about the possibility of me like wooing my radiologist.
That was the. You think that would
I'm
happen?
gonna wear this to the. No, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm thinking out loud.
Go ahead.
I'm
Continue to
gonna
think.
wear this. I'm gonna wear this to my radiologist and see what I can get. See if I can like retroactively get a earlier appointment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Mm.
Do you think she'll eye up your dick under the X-ray machine?
I don't fucking know.
Do dicks show up on X-rays?
Do they?
I don't know. There's no bone.
Maybe she just got it's a guessing. Maybe it's sensual. The premier sign of lymphoma is itchiness.
It's like night sweats.
These are so fucking common.
The guy who
3
runs
things-
the Yak memes account, the Yak After Dark memes account, DM me and was like, "Yo, like I wouldn't worry about that unless you have night sweats," and I was like, I do." Often.
How sweaty?
You don't.
And it doesn't. That's the thing.
Do you have your heat on?
I probably don't have cancer, But it's not like, oh, you don't have cancer now. It's like you don't have cancer yet.
You
That's
could say
how
that for any
prevalent the
human
disease
being.
is. So it's just like, all right, so I don't have it now, but I'll eventually have it.
You could say that for any human being.
Yeah, you could say, oh, they're not dying, but they're gonna die. Everyone's gonna die.
And that makes it even worse.
No, that makes it better.
Because every person I tell this to, I'm like, oh, I have to get an ultrasound on my lymph nodes. They're always like, I know so many people who have, and I know like one person who had to have like got his neck digging into with a knife.
Yeah.
Every single person I
How
tell.
does that not
That's
comfort
how
you?
common it is.
To have scares, yes,
That's
because
how
people's
common it
minds go
is.
right to it.
So yeah, so say I go to the doctor and like, oh, like this is suspicious. This is like even tumorous. Like we're gonna have to cut into your neck and jaw. Like that, it would be like the most common thing in the world because everyone I've talked to knows
That's
someone
the most common
who's
thing in
no,
the world.
no, it's not the most common, but it is so common that like you can't. No one would be shocked.
Do you know like 90% of hedgehogs die of cancer?
That's how common it is.
You can't compare yourself to a hedgehog. But you don't want us to
Dude,
stop
if-
breeding
if it's
hedgehogs?
mad
Might.
hedgehogs dying of this, just like that's like a wow fact to me. And it's like, oh, humans, like that makes way more sense.
All right, so night sweats, itchy skin, and what's the third?
Coming late, but like well, I guess.
Shut the fuck up. Are you making light of this disease now?
What do you got for me?
Is your butt itchy?
Enough about me.
Is your butthole itchy?
Oh, it's always itchy.
Except for one.
It's always you thought I was using that literally. You think I'm that gross, or my rectum is just consistently itching, and my butthole is itching.
Was it a metaphorical?
My butthole is itching. It has the urge. It has an incessant urge.
Yeah.
For mint chill and the sensation of a wipe.
That's right, because today's podcast is brought to you by our friends at Dude Wipes. We quit itchy, scratchy toilet paper months ago.
Ironically,
I combined itchy and scratchy. I said
Scritchy,
squitchy.
itchy.
I said fucking squitchy. So what?
There's
what?
so many layers of irony. Because back when I was using toilet paper, you remember that?
I do.
Because we were doing it concurrently.
Yeah.
My butthole was always itchy.
Yeah,
but it was never itching for anything else in particular.
But you poisoned your mind.
The circumference of my rectum, it never yearned for anything. It never had goals.
Yeah.
Short term, long term, middle term. Now it does.
You said that you scratched your ass so much. What was it? The person in the fingerprint department of the police station got pink eye from your
The
fingerprints?
forensic scientist.
Yeah.
I got pink eye just from looking at my fingerprint.
Yeah, but you poisoned your own brain. You said you liked your rectal itch. You had Stockholm syndrome from your
For a
own
while,
asshole
yeah.
because you said the itch was the relief from the itch.
I was
scratching your
deriving a
butthole.
pleasure that outweighed the irritability of the itch.
But now you know that's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Because we use Dude Wipes now, and you guys can too, using code ANUS, ANUS15 at dudewipes.com for 15% off. ANUS15 for 15%
Until
off.
Dude Wipes, hygiene has never been like fun. It's always been like, let's decrease how unlikable it is, but
Yeah.
let's still make it like a mundane routine. Like L'Oreal even tried it. They were like, no tears. Then we like aged and we're like, oh, that meant no tears in your hair.
Yeah.
Because it still hurts my eyes badly. So that was like an attempt from L'Oreal, but Dude Wipes finally got it where it is pleasurable to wipe with the wipes.
The L'Oreal bottle, it had an eyeball. Was it supposed to be a fish? Was that supposed to double as like a toy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not very obviously a
Very
fish.
Yeah, it was a
obviously
it was a
How
fish.
was it obviously a fish? It wasn't shaped like a fish. It just had an eyeball.
Yeah, it was. It was a
I think
rounded
it had
tip.
the rounded tip of a fish, and the eye of a fish.
Most shampoo bottles have
Nick-
a flat top.
Nick, it had gills.
Did not have gills. You're making me sound like a dumbass. Kyle, what do we want to talk about today, friend?
What do we got?
I don't know. Let's play the theme song. We'll think of something by the time this song ends. What are you doing with your hands?
No.
What are you doing?
No, the mannequin challenge.
I bet you were
Beatles
very into the
and
mannequin
Ziggy.
challenge.
That was
What was that, to Black Beatles?
Yeah.
Rae Sremmurd.
How the fuck did that begin?
Drummer's ear backwards.
Well, it's not
Yeah.
ear drummers, right?
But it's completely
like,
backwards. Yeah.
They like said that as if it was like some like creative, ingenious like naming process. Like, ear drummers or drummers isn't a thing.
Not a thing. They could have been that.
And
It's
the
not a
finished product,
thing,
Rae
and
Sremmurd, doesn't
it's
sound
not,
natural.
It's not a phrase that anyone has ever used. And Rae Sremmurd isn't a thing. Isn't a name. Like,
You should have seen my fucking
no
face when I found
names
out
begin
Rae
with
Sremmurd was
SR.
ear drummer backwards.
Sremmurd, and like it's like they took liberty with RAE being Ray. It's like now you guys are two people. Now you sound like one man with a fake name.
Yeah.
Rae Sremmurd.
Sremmurd.
They were my freshman year concert.
They were at
came to
WVU
my school, too.
They were on campuses.
They were on campuses.
When I,
Your last name backwards is in a rut.
yeah, which is like a saying for bad luck.
I just thought of that.
Oh, no.
Terrainy backwards is in a rut.
Yeah, just like a
and
full
that is
sentence.
no coincidence.
No, that's
the
pretty much
etymology
been my
of
life.
that. Your lineage.
Oh,
like,
my
is,
God. Yeah, that's
is
a prophecy.
Rooted,
Yeah.
it's rooted in failure.
Yeah.
Nick Terrainy is in a rut kin. That translates
The
to
son of in a rut.
that translates to you fell off, fam.
Fuck you.
That's
Yeah.
That's your last name.
Yeah.
Because Bauer is German for farmer.
Okay.
Roeder is German for
King.
king. Terrainy is dyslexic for depressed loser. In a rut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look in the mirror.
No, I remember I was like,
Look at the text in the mirror of your last name. It will say in a rut.
have you ever like looked up your family history?
No.
So my last name, like phonetically, is the capital of Albania, right? What's the capital of Albania?
Tirana.
Yeah, and that's where my grandfather's from. So I was like, maybe I'm like fucking royalty. So I like did Ancestry.com, paid for it, and I wanted to find out like what my grandfather was because he passed when I was young. Didn't know anything about him, and I like found the document of what he was, first name, last name, and then his career was pot boy. He just scrubbed pots, like chamber pots, and he was like. That was like his. I was like, I was pissed off.
In a rut.
Rae Sremmurd, when they came to my school, I like went to the show, and I left early. Go figure. And I went back to my apartment, and my roommate Marcus was with his girlfriend at the time, Marcus Black.
This isn't okay.
This isn't
we
dead
have a lot
Marcus.
of Marcuses in our life. It's not dead Marcus. It's
Nor
not.
is
It's not
it-
a live Marcus either.
Nor is it a live Marcus.
Marcus Black is all right.
He's all right. He was my roommate in college, and I walked in my apartment, and him and his girlfriend were on the couch. He was butt ass naked, and she just had her shirt up. He was sucking on her titty. He was like really focused on sucking on her titty, and she like looked at me and like shrugged.
He was butt naked.
He was butt naked. She just had her shirt up.
fully
She was wearing
clothed?
like
She was fully
jeans,
clothed with just
button
like,
fly jeans. Yeah,
lifting her shirt up.
yeah, and she was watching Mud with Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
And she just looks at me and she's like, and then I like was like, Marcus, and he just looks up at me butt ass naked and he just goes, Mama, and it was just like the funniest fucking thing, the weirdest fucking thing. I gotta call him actually because I don't know if he'll remember. He's gotta, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to like justify his case.
I use just like my friends have to hate when I call them.
They know what's up.
He's gonna try to be all cool.
And
Pick
he's
up. What's
not-
up, baby?
He's not busy.
What's up? No, he's not.
I
Fucking
know him
busy.
very well. He's not busy.
We're just gonna have to cut this whole thing.
Yo,
Marcus, you're on the podcast. When I walked in on you sucking the titty, what did you say?
mama.
Wait.
Yeah.
All right. And what was the clothing situation of you in the second party?
I was sucking on her titties.
But no,
Thanks, Marcus.
you don't know what clothes mean.
Thanks, Marcus.
Alright.
Peace.
He's not wrong.
No, he's
though.
not
Yeah.
wrong.
He's-
Yo, what were
yeah.
you wearing? I was sucking on titties.
Yeah.
That's a great
That
On
is
the
a
red
good
carpet,
excuse.
who are you
Yeah.
wearing?
It doesn't matter what you're wearing when you're sucking titties. Like fashion goes out the window.
Out the window. Nobody cares about fashion when
Yeah.
you're sucking on a titty.
Yeah.
That's fact. But do you have any wild college stories?
Of
None about myself.
Sucking on a titty. I sucked titty at a That already sounded fake. I was like trying to lie.
Already.
I couldn't even verbalize that
Without it sounding fake.
I didn't suck a titty. All of my relationships began and ended at Olive Garden.
That is true.
It's the best place to start and finish a relationship. It's something
I've
the ambiance.
broken up in an Olive Garden.
You've broken up.
Me too.
Why would you want to at the end of the meal at least?
And I remember I wasn't even planning on breaking up with her.
I think you've told this story.
And we arrived at Olive Garden, and I had to use the bathroom while she was getting seated. And I came back from the bathroom to our seat, and she was like, "Look what the cat dragged in." And that infuriated me to a point that doesn't even, it transcends human emotions.
That pissed me off hearing it.
That idiom only works when you arrive for the first time to somebody. We came to this restaurant in the same car.
So did
we
it piss
walked
you off?
into it?
Did the cattiness of her saying that piss you off, or the misuse of the idiom?
It was both. It was like the perfect combination of both.
Did you let it slide?
No, but I didn't acknowledge the problem. I was just really rude for the rest of the dinner. And eventually she was like, "What's your problem?" And I was like, "I'm trying to solve it right now."
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was bad. And she was like, "Well, what is it?" And I was like, Y equals mx plus b. And she was like, "Oh, you're being funny now. Oh, you're being funny." And I was like, "You know what? I just solved it. U equals my x plus bye." Then I gestured. I did the Miami U. I was like, for the get an Uber.
Are you guys on good terms now?
U equal my x and bye. Because I didn't want to break up with her in a weird way.
Why did you need the Miami U?
Is your Uber working? Get your Uber.
But why the?
I don't know.
It would just be the Uber you.
What? I did. Yeah, it was. I made it she understood fully.
That it was both a Miami Hurricane to you and a U.
I thought it was
it was both. It was
the most clever shit in the world.
And are you guys on good terms right now?
No. Because then I hit her with the TI-84 plus.
The calculator? Yeah. What was it?
She said, "We're done," and I said, "TI, that's it." Then I ate 4+ bowls of minestrones while she was waiting for her Uber outside. 'Cause that's the way you break us out. You have to keep it short and sweet. And
I don't think that was short or sweet.
No, that was definitely sweet. That shit was sweet.
You just used math terms.
It didn't. The execution wasn't as good as like the planning process.
Did you? Were you just stewing over it? Like
Look what the cat dragged in.
That would destroy me.
Mm-hmm.
My
well,
God.
You can't I didn't want to break up with her in a gay. I didn't want to give her.
You can break up gaily.
I didn't want to give her any gay shit that she could quote to her friends.
Yeah.
So I gave her the straightest line possible.
An equation.
Y equals mx plus b.
But then you did a hand symbol.
Then you're the type of guy who would fall into the PEMDAS method of breaking up.
All right, what is it? All right. Yeah?
Well, let me think. And maybe date again soon. And now you gave her leverage.
Yeah, hope.
You have a beautiful mind.
No, he's on acronym mode.
I'm gonna beat that to the ground.
No, I get dumped. I never do the dumping.
Yeah, me neither.
Were you gonna say often?
Yeah.
Same.
I knew that's what you were gonna say.
Yeah, I was, but I decided to not say that.
Yeah. But I knew. Yeah.
You knew.
Yeah. I just fetishize breaking up with girls so much that I just make up stories like that.
Yeah. Oh, dude. In the shower, I break up with so many girls.
Yeah.
I still need a cool way to do it.
Well, I just kind of just lobbed you one.
What was it?
Just give you the alley-oop.
What was the alley-oop?
The Y equals mx plus
I'm not
b.
taking your line.
I wonder if that's ever been done.
No, Kyle. No.
Okay.
Today's episode is also brought to you by. Oh, fuck yeah, Bare Bottom.
Mm-hmm.
We like those guys at Bare Bottom. They're cool ass dudes
always
and
been cool
chicks.
dudes.
They've always been cool. I've worn them since before they sponsored us.
Yeah.
And so when I saw that they were sponsoring us, I was
That was like one of those surreal moments.
like, wow, I finally made it. Like, it was one of those step back, appreciate what you have. Because I remember paying for Bare Bottom, which wasn't a big deal because it's priced well.
Yeah.
But it was just one of those moments where I'm just like, wow,
Uh-huh.
I really did this.
No, it was insane because we were both wearing them. We didn't even know that each of us. I think you like called me. I was like, "Is that shirt Bare Bottom?" And I was like, "Well, I wear the same shit."
Yeah,
And then they
I was
sponsored
wearing it. I was like, look at this, and you came around and looked at my tag.
Mm.
Yeah, but now anybody can do it. They can stock their closet without paying the insane markups that you see at other online big box brands. Everything's built for value with them. We know that. You're getting the softest and stretchiest clothes in the game for a great deal while doing some good in the process. You have $5 off your first order when you go to barebottomclothing.com/ANUS. That's BEAR bottomclothing.com/ANUS.
It's not disgustingly cheap, which makes it so much better because every time something is like, that is, oh, I got this for like nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's too good to be true, or it's just a terrible product.
If you pay too little, the piece, the clothing, the article of clothing is a time bomb for breakage. It's just a matter of time until it shatters.
And it's not even like a personal invest. It's not even like a material that you own. It's more of like, oh, this is something that I got.
Yeah.
I don't want to wear something that I got. I want to wear something that I earned.
We need to be careful about wearing the same shit too often, though, because we met Nate, Barstool Nate, at a bar for his birthday.
And we were both wearing our podcast's merch in hopes of like getting recognized.
Yeah. But when I left, one of the girls, the girl Nate was with, asked you if we were dating.
She did.
What?
I forget it was like...
We weren't even like doing anything to warrant companionship.
We weren't acting gay, but it was justified. Like
we could have hung out with somebody and they wouldn't even have assumed we were friends. Like we sat on different parts of the table, but she just assumed we were dating.
I think it was the way we said bye, maybe.
What did I say?
I think you were like making me laugh too.
Yeah, I definitely
and vice versa.
No. But the thing is, like, I was making you laugh with ease, like with these little inside jokes that we have.
I know.
And you were laughing really hard at me.
And that's the thing about you. Like, you don't just make me laugh. Like, you make me like genuinely crack up.
Yeah, that is the thing. Like, and with you, it's like, sure, on the surface level they're funny, but when you look a little bit deeper, it's almost like you understand me when you're telling the jokes. Inside. But
that was the extent of it, and like she's still just like assumed. That must have been like skeletons in her own closet.
She was
like,
projecting herself. Yeah.
I wasn't even like yes, I was laughing, but it was like more like internal, which I guess if she could see, like engage that, then I guess maybe she would.
There must have been some sort of wire crossed. I don't know. We're not. Let's clear that right now.
Yeah.
What else do you got, Kyle? Marcus just texted me, and he said if you tell that story, just use a fake name. Because I guess he is like a teacher now. So it was Marcus. It was Marcus with a K, Black.
Oh, okay.
Did I say his last name beforehand, or did I?
No, but now okay, yeah.
So
But
it's
that
Marcus Black
gives
with a
it.
K.
More,
It's Marcus
that
Black,
helped
but
it-
with a K.
With a K in the
At the end of the word black.
Yeah. No, that's it. Black with a K. Marcus.
He is like is he a teacher or like a glorified teacher?
What does that mean?
Does he just spend time with kids professionally, or does he teach them?
He's like the manager of an orphanage. So
Okay. God forbid they find out he sucked a tit.
yeah,
They'd clown him.
they'd clown him. I don't think these kids. I don't think
For days.
orphans don't listen to podcasts, do they?
No, and they don't suck titties.
No, they don't.
They don't get to.
I feel like it's an extreme of one and an extreme low of the other.
Yeah.
I feel like they never do one but always do the other.
Yeah. That's fair. It depends on the age of the orphan. Can you age out of being an orphan?
Well, yeah, if you turn 18, you're just homeless.
Wow.
I feel like they're listening to a lot of podcasts or sucking titties.
Yes.
Or?
Yes. Not and. They
No one's doing both.
Orphans have to choose a route.
Mm-hmm.
We're lucky. Actually, I'm not lucky. Sometimes I wish I was an orphan.
Huh?
For the pussy.
Mm.
You could play that sympathy card. Also, especially around Christmas time. What?
What are you talking about?
Orphans get... Girls love to fuck
like,
orphans.
This is the most... You just constantly cope. You're all... Like, every, like, group of people, you're like, yeah, they're so lucky they get the pussy.
Yeah.
And it's always, like, someone who would be the least on the hierarchy of getting pussy.
Orphans?
How even would you, like, explain that?
Like a guy...
How are orphans luckier than you when it comes to pussy?
A guy going to a bar and, like, some girl brings up their parents, and he's just like, I never knew mine. I was an orphan. That's sexy.
I don't think.
That's, like, mysterious and sexy.
Mm.
You know what's sexy when, like, a guy's like, yeah, like, my parents, they own... I was trying to think of, like, a Fortune 500 company.
You can't even name one.
Can't name one.
Name one. Apple.
IBM.
Yeah, my parents own IBM.
Hasbro.
That's hot.
Oh, did I tell you I was chilling with my IBM? Our IBM.
Our?
Yeah.
Who?
Our Indian buddy Maresh.
Yeah, we were just with him. You didn't have to tell me that.
No, I was hanging out with him one-on-one as well.
Where?
Sunday, we were watching the football game, the Steelers.
Okay.
And I got a tap on my shoulder, and I turned around, and it was one of our coworkers, Jackie. She was like, I've been here for 30 minutes. I couldn't tell if that was you. I was like, what?
What?
I see you every day.
So where were you?
Stone Street Tavern, watching the Steelers
Kind of like
game.
a small, like, crowded
She was
affair.
sitting 4 feet away from me.
She's a weirdo.
She
Is
came.
she here?
I don't know. We should go grab her
Okay.
if she's here, because she came
I don't
up
even
to
know.
me, and she was like, I've been meaning to tell you something. I was like, Jackie, we've spoken twice.
Yeah.
And she pulled up a picture of a screenshot of Frank the Tank on her phone, and she was like, you guys look just alike, like in the face. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? She was like, look at you guys. You guys are like dressed exactly the same too.
What?
He was wearing like a quadruple XL James Harden Brooklyn Nets jersey. When have I ever worn that?
That's a staple for you.
That's always in my rotation.
And
And then she was just like, all right, I got to go.
Love her.
And I just left.
I guess.
And she just left.
Like, that's the...
And I was like,
That
do you
is
want to
the
like pull up a chair and
dopest
like
thing.
have a beer? And she was like, no, I just got my hair done. I was like, what?
She just
And she just
vanished.
left.
Wait.
It was like, so you're already done. But like
Did
that
she,
was
the way she verbalized it, did it seem like she just like panicked and thought of that on the spot?
no,
or
she had a
was
screenshot of
meaning
it. She
to
had a
tell you?
screenshot of it, and she was
So
like,
she just thought you did. Like she like thought it was uncanny.
and I think she was expecting me to agree. Like, yeah, I get that all the time.
Was she like fighting back a laugh or like smirking maniacally?
No, she was
She
dead
was like,
serious.
yeah, like you looked like Frank the Tank in this picture, like
Yeah.
exactly like him.
Dude, that same day walking to meet IBM, I was like right on Stone Street, and this dude came up to me, African American man, black guy. He was like, yo, are you actually Seth Rogen? I was like, what? Did somebody tell you I was? But this is like the 8th occurrence of a black man thinking I was Seth Rogen.
Really?
Yeah, it
That
started,
is true. I've seen it happen once.
Yeah.
But it was like the way he said it, like, are you actually implies that like people were like
already talking about it.
gawking and talking about
Yeah.
it.
No, and he was one of the guys like bringing Amazon fresh orders in like the vest.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
No, but it happened to me in Columbus. The first day I moved to Columbus, this van of like 8 black dudes like opened up the van door and was like, Seth Rogen, Seth. And I was just walking. I knew they were talking to me. So I just turned around and I went like this. And they just went, yeah. And then closed the door and peel out and just left.
Do you look like him? That
Ironically,
much?
Frank the Tank said I looked like him.
I guess you look like Frank the Tank. What is the picture?
Is there a chance any of these black guys were just making fun of you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But like, why does it keep happening?
Funny every time.
Let's ask Ebony.
Who I look like?
Yeah, just bring it up.
Yeah.
Just mention Seth Rogen and see what she says.
I mean, he's a wildly successful actor. I guess I can't be. Yeah, I can.
No, Seth Rogen's good looking.
Yeah, everybody's like hall pass. Everybody's number
Like,
one.
yeah, girls are obsessed with him. He like rolled a blunt on Twitter, and everyone was
they
like,
lost their
"Please
mind.
impregnate me."
Yeah, and he does like pottery now, ceramics.
Yeah.
I took a ceramics class in college. I had to. Just felt like saying it.
You okay, Kyle?
Kyle?
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I didn't. I don't know.
What was the feeling that you just had?
I don't know.
You can't describe the feeling you just had?
That's a symptom.
It has to be. I keep getting that it keeps happening, and I don't even know how to like even Google it.
What the fuck?
That was nitrous.
Was that a cold brew?
Yeah.
Espresso martini or just a drink? Martini.
And now it's just the coffee.
No, it says martini on the back, and
No,
it's
it's
Kahlua
not.
branded.
Can I have a sip? Can I take a sip of that?
It may be, but barely.
It's Kahlua.
Taste it.
It's 4.5%.
Taste
I
it.
smell
though.
the alcohol. I'm not
Taste it.
tasting it. Did you just want it for the caffeine, or why did you get that?
He's got a whole espresso martini bit.
Yeah, he does. Here we go. What's the E stand for? Kyle, go ahead. You're going to take the wheel on this one, buddy.
What are we doing?
The one feedback we had was they want you to do more ads.
Oh, yeah. Feedback.
What?
Feed.
Do the ad.
Hold on. Feedback. No, like I'm always looking. I don't, when I hear words, I don't just like hear them as words.
It's HelloFresh. It's a food ad. You could say
I
feed.
hear them as like a potential for something groundbreaking, not just in podcasting or comedy, but in life. Like I think, what can I do with this word to change people's lives for the better?
Feedback.
So now when you said feedback, my head is going, oh, this way, that way, this way, that way. Feedback. That could be a segue for HelloFresh.
Owen told you we have 36 minutes left on the camera, and you're doing this?
Feedback. Is it HelloFresh?
Yes.
Yes.
I just
yes.
said that.
All right.
Yes.
It's eliminate trips to the grocery store.
Yeah.
I feel like we stress that enough, but it's not heard enough.
Have you
It's
said
not-
stressed that enough every episode?
Did we stress it enough? I mean, if we have,
We
I'll
haven't
stop
stressed
saying
it at
that.
all.
We
yeah,
haven't
we
stopped stressing.
I mean, it can't be stressed enough in general that people go to the grocery store, and that is so inconvenient.
Mm-hmm.
The trips to the grocery store, the money you spend, the time you spend, the travel, and the lugging the groceries back, especially if you live in a big city. HelloFresh delivers the pre-portioned meals straight to your door. They're good, they're filling, and they're healthy.
Now give us your personal anecdote.
They have a new holiday spread.
Yeah,
They have
what
a
is it?
holiday cheese.
What's the
And
cheese?
you can look that up. It's a holiday cheese.
That's the kind of cheese it is?
I don't know what kind it is. It could be a Gruyere. It could be a Brie. Probably not a Brie. Probably closer to a Gruyere. But I don't even know what makes it a holiday. Maybe that name. Maybe they didn't even have to even say holiday. They could have said the type of cheese. But it was incredible.
Yeah?
And that was just the side dish.
Domestic Gouda, probably.
No. Okay. I don't know if you want me to start.
Yes.
Like now I feel like I have to start over.
Start over.
Hopefully
stress
start
it.
over.
Make sure to stress
You
it
stressed
enough.
enough.
Okay, yes.
And do you have a code?
Yeah. What is the code, Nick?
Kyle?
I've been using it.
But how did you forget it?
How did I forget it?
Come on. You
I can look it up.
No,
I
no.
shouldn't even have to pull it up.
Why not? It's
Because I use it so often.
Story
I'm fucking my
14. Story 14 for 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. You go to HelloFresh.com, Story 14 upon checkout. Have
See,
you
this
been?
the balsamic and fig beef tenderloin and the pecan crusted salmon.
Yeah.
That's what adults crave. Children and like people who are still stuck trying to be children crave like these like fried onions on their burgers and like fried mozzarella sticks with a bunch of like cheese and bacon and condiments and goo. That's what I want.
You
a
want
nice
something that's
something like
crusted.
balsamic-y, something pecan, like the flavor is nutty or like a maple or something fruity.
What other than
Story
something with
14.
balsamic is balsamic-y?
Yeah.
Oh, my mind's going to vinaigrettes.
All right.
Balsamic
You've been on like a hot streak on the pod lately. You've been funny. I think it's since you've gotten in your head about cancer, since you've converted to Islam, and the people of the internet have noticed that you've gotten funnier.
What are you talking about?
The anus subreddit again, anus pod on Reddit, which we should join.
I've seen they're getting bigger.
They are, but they posted a poll: who was funnier, Nick or KB?
Oh Jesus!
No.
This again?
What? No. Because you won.
I know, but like, don't.
Why do you sound so
We're
surprised?
We're not in therapy right now. I'm not your therapist.
What?
Nor is
I'm
Owen.
not hung up on it.
I mean,
You won 144 to 127.
44. What's 144 minus 127?
27.
What?
You won by 27.
14? No, 17.
You won by 17.
That's a tech fall in wrestling. That's when the match is so out of hand that they have to stop it before the.
Did you see this
time
online?
comes up. You just said.
But did you see the comments?
No.
I only voted for
Right.
KB because I thought the votes would be like 90% Nick, and I didn't want KB to feel bad.
The irony, boys.
Nick is very consistent and thoughtful. Everything he does is funny, and he knows it before he says it. KB's willing to take swings that are further out there.
Shit.
Yeah, but you got to swing to hit grand slams.
Nick brings
Yeah,
the
he-
pure comedy in Kyle.
Oh, wait. Nick brings the pure comedy, and Kyle what?
Kyle is a cleft-lipped monster. But
Where
Nick is a
did
full-out
that
dyke.
start?
I don't know how that started, that you have a cleft lip. But I like that. I like that they're trying to fuck with us now.
Yeah, I want to join that.
This subreddit's...
I want to be a poster.
let's
and I
join.
wanna be
What's your name
active
going to
in-
be?
Mavis Beacon.
What's Mavis?
Mavis Beacon?
Yeah.
As like the typing class. Black woman.
I don't remember that at all.
Okay.
Do you? Okay. I
You
brought.
don't remember Mavis Beacon.
Why would I remember fucking
It was like a
Mavis?
middle-aged, like light-skinned black woman.
He was a middle-aged,
It was a
light-skinned
woman.
black
Taught
woman.
typing?
It was like when we went to computer class. It was the typing class. It was the typing program.
What was our?
There was the games where you're on the highway, you're swerving, you have to type as fast as possible.
That was Mavis Beacon.
Mavis Beacon.
What was our?
Everyone remembers Mavis. I don't think it was a real person.
What was our typing teacher's name? Mrs.
Miss
Huckleberry.
Hilberry.
Hilberry. Okay. Mavis Beacon. All right. No, that sounds fun. I don't remember that at all. Was there one where you had to run from a T-Rex?
You're thinking of Kitten Cannon on Addicting Games.
Yeah, I guess I am. All right. I pitched an interesting hypothetical to you guys this weekend, and you still don't have an answer for me. It was, if you see a stunningly beautiful woman way out of your league, so I guess she doesn't really have to even be stunningly beautiful. If you see like a decent-looking girl way out of your league,
You see like the most moderately attractive girl possible.
that
You just,
plain
like,
woman over there
void
is
of
way
sex-
out of your
yeah,
league.
that's out of your
Damn,
league.
Cabe, you swung for the fences to get this plain woman.
That's the reality for some people.
But you guys like,
If her name was Penis.
yeah, if it was,
What a hypothetical.
yeah, I just thought, like, meet a girl, you guys get along really well, she laughs, she makes you laugh, she's beautiful, everything's perfect, but her name is Penis. Would you date her?
I would just take her on a date. Names are like, so you can go by any. This girl is just like dead set on she's Penis.
It was her mother's name.
it's like
her
a
mother
touchy
was
subject.
like, yeah, it was like a
Like if you like try to like even coerce her to like go by a nickname.
Nissy.
Nissy. Fuck, that would be hard.
Is that short for like Vanessa? No, I wish. No,
penis.
Vanessa's probably worse than the name penis.
You, and this is not even me ragging on you. It's kind of a compliment. Before, or maybe a little after, the super bad dick sketchbook was popularized in the movie.
Yeah.
With all like the amazing sketches of dicks
Yeah.
and different elements. You always did that.
I did that before.
You could have made a career out of that. Was like your best skill.
So
There was one where the
I know
dick,
exactly which
it
one.
was like it was a sentient cock,
Yeah, the arms and eyes.
and it was someone like just walked in on
they
him shower, the cock showering. He was like didn't know what part of his body to cover up with his.
So I did this
hand.
comic of a dick, and I like Xeroxed it and gave it to like some of the kids at the school. I used to make comic books in school, and like one of like the small little one-off comics in the book was like always like a dick, and this dick had like this guy, a normal human, walked in on a dick in the shower, and the dick didn't know what to cover up because the whole thing's a dick, and that was that was pretty.
I like that.
I'm not decent.
Could you find that, you think?
Yeah, probably. I
Would
have a
like to
lot of
see
them at
that.
home.
Yeah.
When I go
I'd like to
home,
see
I'll pull it. Oh, yeah. How did you remember that? Did you have one of those comic books?
I may have.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, sorry for bringing that up.
That's fine. No, that was a weird. I also. No, never mind.
It was a weird what?
I had weird interests.
28 past years?
Yeah. No. I was like, I was obsessed with poop as a kid. And
Yeah.
I had this series. My mom bought me a little digital camera. It was red, and I did this series. It was like I did it to make videos of like when I found like animal poop, and it was called Dr. Poop, and I would like describe the poop.
In what form?
Video.
You would so
Were
you
you
were talking
front-facing?
into the camera?
No, I was not front facing.
You were narrating?
I was narrating the poop, and I had a camera full of poop narrations.
Can you find that?
I could actually call my mom
Where
about
were you?
that.
What were you scouring?
I was in
for
the
poop?
woods.
You're the woods behind your house. Yeah. What would you say? Like, give
I
me
would
an
just
example of the
describe.
narration.
I don't quite remember. I would just like, I would call it like, I'd try to be like technical, so I'd like call it pelt, and like I would just like describe it and the consistency and if it was fresh or not.
I don't want to. I hate to do this. Let me.
Do you actually need? I've never told you. I'm actually
see if you're
really embarrassed about that one. Man, I've called my mom like the past 3 episodes now. Yeah, I think I called myself Dr. Poop.
Hello.
Ma, you're on the podcast again.
Oh boy.
Remember that digital camera, the red one?
The red digital camera, yes.
What was the series I did on that?
Oh, do I have to say?
I was embarrassed too. I don't even like. We're really struggling to talk about things. I've never really opened up to the guys before, but
About you just went around and took all different pictures of human waste and doggy waste.
Human waste?
Sometimes
You
it was
said
mine.
animal
Sometimes it
poop.
was mine.
Who's going around? You don't go around and
I brought
stumble
the-
upon
I brought-
human
Human waste?
No, it was like my. What did I call myself?
I don't remember that.
I think I was Dr. Poop.
Oh gosh. I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Where were they? Pictures or videos?
They were pictures, weren't they?
I think
They
I
were-
did. I
Okay.
narrated videos.
Was he narrating them with his voice?
Oh gosh, this is going back.
Yeah, I know. I was
It's
young.
long from my memory.
Yeah, but I carried that camera everywhere just in case I stumbled upon poop.
Yeah, did you tell them you also had fake doggy doo-doo that you used to take to the family picnics?
No, I didn't.
That's
tell them
just
that.
straight up funny. Yeah. The other thing is more
I
concerning.
know, I would put it. We would go to family picnics, and I would put the fake poop between 2 pieces of bread and like eat it in front of people.
That's good.
Yeah,
Or
That's-
up
yeah.
or up on the table.
yeah. I
or
would just put it everywhere. Yeah, I was obsessed with poop. It was like my favorite thing.
Yes.
What do
Luckily, I grew out of that.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with it?
Yeah. All right, love you, mom.
Love you, bye.
Bless her soul.
Man,
I hope,
yeah.
yeah.
That was.
Yeah, I was probably diagnosable.
Yeah, because like kids like going around killing like little animals, like that at least has like some thrill to it.
Yeah.
Like I get it, kind of, because like people hunt, like killing things with weapons. There's something to it.
And yeah, it's like primal.
There's an A and B.
I kind of want to take this out of the
searching for
podcast because
poop?
I'm embarrassed.
You like searching for poop and just like describing it.
I would go out of my way. And I was 7, 8. No, I was probably 9, 10.
I can't wait. I can't tell which way is worse.
I don't think you were 7, 8, or 9 because I don't think the technology for those type of cameras was there.
They
we
weren't.
still had Polaroids, like disposable cameras.
So were
at
you
that
like
age.
14?
I wasn't like 14. I was probably 12.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I don't even know why I brought that up.
No, you shouldn't have.
So is Maresh dating someone on heroin?
This is insane.
Our buddy Maresh
Yeah.
recently divorced. Great guy.
Which
I
that was
love him.
that was shocking though when you told me that. How old is he?
26, 27.
I guess that's like a thing. People get married in their mid-20s.
Well, he got married during
divorces are
COVID
common.
and divorced during COVID.
That's
And a dog in between. But now he's a dog.
So he's been dating, and he said
he's big on Hinge, and he's like a handsome
handsome.
man.
Very
Tall,
good-looking.
handsome, wealthy man. And he's doing well on Hinge, but he's been going out with his girl.
he said, okay, so she made heroin jokes, which is something we do all the time.
But like
she made like 3 in one date,
the first date.
the first date.
And he's in denial. He's like, yeah, I don't think she does heroin. I'm like, dude, she's trying to normalize that she
She's
does.
trying to triple. No, well, the first one was just like, yeah, I don't even know what was it.
The first one was like about the vaccine. And she was like, I have no
Oh.
problem with needles. I do heroin. And he
Yeah,
was like,
if I heard that, I was like, I would love it. I would be like, yes, this is the type of chemistry I want.
but in that same date,
And I guess he like kind of giggled. He didn't like. He
said-
didn't do a heroin joke back.
No.
Which is what you look for.
Mm-hmm.
He did. He just
but
kind
she-
of laughed.
But she didn't give up.
And then she did another heroin joke.
Yeah, it was they were about to order and he's like, "Do you want an appetizer?" And she's like, "Nah, I'm not too hungry. I did heroin. I had heroin."
It was like, yeah,
and she
you
did a
just do
third.
heroin. This girl just does heroin.
And then she made a third
A
heroin
third
joke.
There was a
one.
third.
There was a third one of like
she was on the subway and she took a picture of one
we
of
got
the ads.
a text from this morning.
And it was like an ad for like a rehabilitation or a recovery clinic. And she was, what did she say? It was like, I feel like these ads are targeting me.
Yeah, and it was like trying to wean off heroin. And
So she just does heroin.
I think she like maybe like she just like okay, he liked the heroin joke. That's what he's trying to, because I think he's attracted to her. We're meeting her this weekend
yeah, but like,
if she's alive.
in order to keep a joke going, like you need more than just a giggle. Like you need them to like talk, like reciprocate the joke.
That or like if he like was watching what's that Jared Leto movie where he does heroin?
I don't know.
Requiem for a Dream,
Oh, that
and he
was
like
it,
sent her a
yeah.
snap like, "Is
Yeah.
this you?"
Or if she was like, I'm too
Like-
full for dessert, I just had heroin.
Some-
And he was like, yeah, like I'm wearing long sleeves to cover up my track marks.
Yeah, if he
Like, that would,
but
then
he's
she
never
could keep
pushed
it
back
going, yeah.
once. I don't know. We need to get to the bottom of
It
that.
can't be,
Right.
like a one-sided inside joke.
No.
Unless she's just like really fucking with him, like she's not interested in him at all, and she's like, "Let's see how long I
She's
can make
either
heroin
like,
jokes."
she's either my dream girl or just gonna die soon.
No, she's your dream girl either
Which
way.
would be your dream girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, if she, if that's just like a long running bit where she's just like obsessed with like
Just
doing the
pushing
heroin
people
thing
away.
and yeah, like that's awesome. I'm in love with her. If she is a heroin addict who's like functioning enough to like go out with future.
Suitors.
What is his profession?
He's like he like is a tech startup guy.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't
I'm
fucking
gonna
matter.
Try to fuck her.
Yeah,
Mm.
this weekend.
Sooner the better. Right?
I guess. Are you ready to fuck right now?
No,
Why not?
I don't know. If I would need a girl who's good with bedside manner.
Meaning what?
Telling me like it's gonna be okay.
Pre or post?
What do you mean?
During.
Oh no, just like from like a nursing standpoint.
So if this girl had a long bit where she pretended to do heroin, you'd be into that.
Yes.
What if her
That's
name was
funny.
Penis?
Oh man.
See?
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you do the last ad for us too? Oh man, we had the perfect fucking segue. Are you ready to fuck right now, Kyle?
I don't know.
Do you have a bunch of pubes?
Oh no. No, I've been using Manscaped. But I still like am looking forward to it, like as a stocking stuffer. If someone puts it in there,
It's the perfect stocking stuffer, I'd imagine.
Mhm.
I'd be stoked to get it. Well, actually, I already have one. I'd be stoked to get it so I could give it to somebody else. That's the kind of guy I am. What's your favorite part about it, Kyle?
Ho ho ho, fellas, naughty or nice, 'tis the season to perform.
They could have used like "'tis the season to be bally."
That is just like the regurgitation of meaningless. Ho ho ho, fellas, naughty or nice, 'tis the season to perform. All three of those are not connected
They're
even
standalone.
like subtly.
Ho ho
Those
ho,
words.
fellas.
Naughty or nice,
Naughty-
comma, 'tis the season to perform. Okay.
Yeah, I think whether you're naughty or
Okay,
nice,
okay,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah.
season to perform.
Uh-huh.
And ho 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 is the greeting.
Ho ho ho, fellas.
So I actually think this
Naughty
is
or
great
nice,
copy.
'tis the season to perform. We have a hell of a deal for you guys. You can go to manscaped.com/anus, ANUS, for 20% off plus free shipping.
It's just not seasonal for me. I'm doing it like once a week.
The dads can't stop talking about this. The teens secretly buy this, and the women love you for it. The dads can't stop talking about
The
this.
dads talk about it a lot.
And the teens sneaking out
The
late at night
teens to get their
to
Manscaped
go buy their
products.
Manscaped.
Uh-huh.
Son, come sit down. I found this under your bed. Show me your dick. Is it hairless? Yeah, Dad, you were talking about it so much. I had to get it for myself. So I went to manscaped.com/anus.
Just like sneaking out late at night to get them. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, so we recommend getting that. KB with a bone to pick on how we walk. I'm reading Owen's. What? You have a bone to pick on how we walk?
You guys take up the whole sidewalk.
No, we
and
don't.
You have no spatial awareness, and you're completely oblivious to anybody behind you who is trying to walk at a faster pace and or pass you on the sidewalk.
You
So
walk
you're
20
a
feet
human
behind
blockade.
us. No, we walk
I
too
walk
wide.
behind you to police how you walk, and it's always poorly. There's other people
That
on
can't
the
be the
sidewalk.
reason you walk behind us.
You guys are 2 to 3
Too wide.
bodies
Too wide. And then one person's usually a
nobody
little back.
so nobody can like weave in and out of you or between you.
What's the solution?
You have to, if you're gonna walk at a slow pace where people,
We're not walking slow. You're like 10
walking
feet
and
behind
you're walking
us.
at a pace that isn't as fast as everyone else on the subway or on the sidewalk. So there are people who are going faster than you, and you're taking up the sidewalk so people can't pass you. So we'll go to one side, both of you, and don't walk parallel to each other.
But people can walk around,
And they do.
Okay. So where
and they don't complain.
Yeah.
You're the one making a fool of yourself, loudly complaining about us.
Okay.
Why don't you walk next to us one day?
No.
Why don't you lead the pack one day?
Oh,
What?
Jesus, I don't know.
You stressing still?
It's about the cancer.
Yes, about the cancer. What else?
It's not that. I'm more stressing about like the fact that I don't have cancer. And then
You're
what?
just itchy for no reason?
Yeah, that's worse.
Yeah, you get like none of the
like,
credit.
why the fuck am I'm always itchy.
Night sweats.
The fuck?
Are you celebrating Christmas this year?
Yeah. Got my mom a canoe.
Did you actually?
No.
Aren't you Muslim?
Yeah, you
Oh,
are Muslim.
fuck
You are
yeah,
not
that is-
celebrating.
People like that.
What?
Yeah, I'm Muslim.
People were complaining that we didn't show the hat. The
The
clip,
clip
is
is
really
funny.
fucking funny.
We just gotta post it.
I don't know.
Yeah, at this point, it's like people would expect more, I guess.
I don't
It's
know.
still-
We get
It's
to
funny.
75,000 subscribers on YouTube.
75,000, we dropped the hat.
So, yeah.
We are at 7,000 right now.
Mhm.
So we're close.
Mhm.
Yeah, 75,000, we'll drop the hat. Make burners. I don't care. All right, anything else to add?
What else?
Next week, we're bringing them back the PG-13s. Do you want to?
Yes, definitely. It's my favorite week of the year.
Yeah. This is the second annual, third annual. We did one before I worked here,
Yeah.
just privately.
It's not quite. It wasn't like the same date. It hasn't been a year, but
It's been over a year. No, podcast hasn't been around for a year, has it? Yeah.
Yeah.
November. Yeah.
We had our
I don't
1
think
year
it's.
birthday.
I don't think it's been a year, but yeah, we're gonna do the.
We're going to
second
do the
annual,
PG-13. So if you guys have submissions for the historically, it's like the Hall of Fame. It does not have to be recent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Hall of Fame of for those who don't know, PG-13s are the Pussy Getter 13s.
The 13 best pussy getters in their respective categories.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, Harriest Pussy went to Best Truman.
Harry Truman's wife.
Harry
yeah.
Truman's wife.
Mhm.
Who I forget. That's the only one I
That's the only
remember.
one I remember.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe she'll repeat. I don't know. Can you get 2 busts? We'll run through the previous winners.
Yeah.
Next, so if you have any suggestions for the PG-13s, maybe these Home Alone hats will be in the store.
The ones where, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have
them
the
up there.
ability to create original logos at all.
No.
Have we? Yeah, the Untold. Yeah, we did once.
I don't think anyone's ever done like the embarrassed penis.
You want us to sell embarrassed penis
I don't
shirts?
know, it's just a sketch idea.
Like a sketch, like
For
show?
you to for you
To draw.
To draw.
Yeah, I'll draw it. I'll tweet it. We'll tweet that on Christmas. All right. Owen, anything to add?
Nope. Love you guys.
Love you too.